Hey guys, Monday night here. I wanted to do just a quick video. Billy had asked me about, I mentioned this in the last video, Billy had asked me about some of the biggest mistakes that I've made in working these customs. And there's really just a couple that I've thought of. And the first one is drilling out these, metal, you can call them rivets, you can call them posts, whatever, but drilling these things out. Drilling them out and just making a huge mistake on this front. So if I was drilling it out, right, and the drill slipped and I basically like drilled through one of the sides and messed it up, making it a huge hole, which would really just cause me to just have to use a lot of JB weld. So instead of having like a nice clean, JB weld spot like that, right? Like that right there, if I can get it to focus, it would be like really big, and so you would JB weld it. So, that's a relatively minor thing, but it is something that is something that I obviously try not to do. So yeah, let me drill out the rest of this and I'll show you another one that that can happen or has happened. So this is more of a painful thing, but I've been drilling, and it slips off and it, cuts my my thumb, or I've drilled through, and I'll show you when I get done drilling this thing off. But yeah. Sometimes these things are a real pain. Ooh, I just did it. Look at that. So yeah, that's a big problem, what I just did there, right? I shouldn't say a big problem, right? I drilled through that. It's really big, not a good thing, right? But worse than that, probably the worst thing that I could ever do is what I just did. And I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't trying it. I was trying to go quickly, but look what I did to that back window. It's done. I just ruined it. This is an irreparable, non-repairable damage. When you, and look, I cut myself too. I'm honest, I was not trying to hurt myself or make a mess. I was just trying to drill through it quickly. But that's what happens, right? So I cut myself, and I drilled through this window. Okay, Billy, I blame this on you. But yeah, check this out. So if I am okay, so I'll say another thing that I've done before, and that is when I've painted a car and I'm carrying it over to this side with my little carrier, and it's freshly painted. I've dropped it. Okay, I think I've only done that maybe like twice. Of the over 1,000 cars that I've made, I think I've dropped it twice. And when I drop it, it just goes right back in there. I say, okay, start over. And so that's not, it's not a mistake that I can't recover from. Okay, and same thing with drilling it out, right? So I drilled this through, and I just, it just takes a little bit more JB weld to to put that back together again. But this, right, this thing that I just did, and I will heal. It's not the end of the world. I'm laughing because here I'm doing a video and I was going to show you guys, but I was going to tell you guys, but I wasn't going to actually show you because I wasn't planning on ruining this Matt Kenseth car. It's a Matt Kenseth car. So you have to know I wasn't planning on doing that. And for some reason that's not all the way done yet. I think I'm just rushing. I was trying to do a short video, and as it turns out, I was rushing, and that's what happens when you rush, right? So yeah, so check this out. This is irreparable. You cannot fix this. The only thing you can do is replace it. Okay. Now, okay, let me share something else that you could do. And I've done this before. Is I paint these black. So what I've done is I've in the past when I've like nicked these things, and like I said, it's irreparable. You can use the tester's glue. So this is what they call like this clear stuff. This is a window maker. I laugh because window maker, I've never been able to do that. And maybe I need to watch a video on how to do that, but I've never been able to make windows with this stuff. But any kind of repair on this it's just not repairable. So what I have done is I'll just paint these all black, and that way it's just the whole car is black. All the windows are black, except of course there's no window on the driver's side. But yeah, that's this is a mess what I just did, and so what I'll probably do is I'll have to sand this down, try to get it as smooth all the way across, and I'll glue it, right? And that's what I'll do. I'll paint the windows black and put it all back together again. And I don't know. I'll have to do something. maybe I'll do that, and I'll make a special car and I don't know, attach it to this video or whatever. I don't know. Now that I've basically ruined it. I could also just this was a $5 car at Walmart. I could probably just make these spare, right? So I'll have a spare one of these that I can use in case I drill through this. But it's usually the back window. The back window is usually one that I drill through. Let's just finish taking this apart now that I'm here, and then I gotta wash up. I got an idea. I can make this into a Bubba Wallace car. What do you think, Billy? Almost through. Yeah, that's the other thing that I've done, in drilling. Drilling is usually where all my big mistakes are, right? So I've drilled through and made a mistake on, like these things, like drilling it through too much. And, but again, I can use JB Weld, so it's not the end of the world there if I destroy that. And I think I don't need to drill these out. That's why I say it's best if you don't drill, and you can just, kind of squeeze these things together to take that off like that. So, I can't believe I just messed up on this Kenseth car. Man, that's what happens when you rush, guys. This is a video on what not to do when you're making customs. So yeah, I was actually planning on using this for a Matt Kenseth. Well, actually, I was planning on reusing this because this is a pretty nice body, McDelivery body, and just finishing it out and maybe decking it out as a Kenseth custom. But I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I may just dip it now and do like a special thing with it now that I've messed up the window. But anyways, so that's that. Okay, what else can I show you guys now that I'm got this video going on tonight? So I have so Braxton, here's your car, and I am swapping out these silver rims and with the black ones that I just pulled out for that Kenseth car. And that's, that's pretty straightforward. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I could use these silver rims for something else. But yeah, so I'll put this back together and I'll finish it up, and that'll be that. I've got this car done for Tyler, and Tyler said, I sent him an email, and he said, hey, gets paid next week. So, but if he turns out that it's something that he doesn't want, change his mind, it's been a number of months, I'll just put this thing up on eBay. But yeah, I'm happy with the way this car turned out. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Yeah. It's supposed to be a 2015, but I used a 2018 body. It's hard to tell. Maybe the spoiler's short. But I don't know. The decals went on nice, and it looks nice. So, yeah. And then Billy, I am just about done with this. As you can see, the slot for you. Now, you probably realize this, but this side is way too small for the decal, and I'll show you because I'm getting ready to put this on here. But the decal is huge, and there's a lot there, right? See, check this out. See that? See how much overhang there is? So what I tried to do, and I'll do it again here, is I try to at least get this on here, like that, right? This red kind of flame that goes back here. I'll show you this side again. See that? And then I tuck the blue. And then I try to tuck as little as I can, but inevitably I have to tuck in order to get that there. Because the 26, you don't want it too far back, right? And I don't want it too far forward because then I have all this stuff is messed up. So anyways, you can see what's going on here. And so I just tuck this. And that. And I'll get some micro sole on here to yeah. And that's just one of the problems in dealing with some of these slots. It's just not a perfect match, and there's not a lot of wiggle room when it comes to this stuff. So yeah, but all in all, this slot's pretty good. Oops, I think I just moved it down a little bit. Yeah. So you can see, looking pretty good. What else? I got my daughter's car pretty much done. I did not, we did go down and see her yesterday, so that was nice, but it wasn't done, so I'll have to give it to her at another time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this car. Yeah, I hope she likes it. We shall see. Let's see, I got the transformers done. Like I said, I'm making pretty good progress the last few days. Got some done that I've been needing to get done. Let this clean. And let's see, I will be working on a few other ones here. Doug, this is for you. I got to get that one done for you. It's been a long time. This is getting ready for the beard oil for you, Travis. Mr. Joey, your Weiss Smithfield, Eric Almirola, and the NOS. Those are the last 2 cars for you. And yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm going to go wash my hands and clean up this mess. But yeah, so those are some of the mistakes that I've made, and some of the errors that you really don't want to make. And this is the worst thing that you can do, because again, this is basically not repairable, and you basically either have to completely sand it down and rebuild it somehow very carefully. It's never going to look the same even with black paint. But yeah, you know what, I did make a car one time that didn't have any windows in it, and sold that on eBay. That was it didn't go for a lot of money, let's put it that way. But yeah, what not to do, guys, when you are drilling out the cars. When you're painting, when you're doing some other things like decaling, yeah, I've ripped decals before, but you can always put them back together again. I've lost decals. Yeah, that's bad. But, I have so many extras and some spares, it's not the end of the world. So, I'm kind of rambling on here. Hope you guys have a blessed night. Let me wash up. Billy, I don't have to go to the doctor, but if I did, I'd send you the bill. All right, God bless. Take care.